to you. Happy Sunday. We have baby Hope here, and we are going to get her out of her outfits. Oh my goodness. We're going to wait a few minutes for everybody to come in. We are in the baby room. We are in the doll room. All right. Let me get her a white onesie. That's what she needs. While we're waiting. While waiting. Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh my goodness, a thumbs up already. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. So we're going to wait a few minutes for some people to get in. I'm going to put this onesie on under her outfit. How are we doing? Happy Sunday from all of the babies. To you members, I've done a members only live stream on putting away all of putting away all the baby clothes, with the exception of these. Sorry, I hope I'm not making you dizzy. So these are the ones that we're going to put on some reborns, and so yes. And then these are the giveaway clothes. Ooh, these are giveaway clothes. Woot woot. So I got to go through those yet. So those who were interested in free baby clothes, there they are. So how are you doing? Good to see everyone. Good to see you. I'm going to try not moving around so much so that you guys can, this one now, she looks like she's like depressed over there in the corner. I can't reach her. Oh, should have fixed her. Hey, Olivia, how are you doing? You're doing English homework. Awesome. With my friend right now while watching. Thank you. I am so honored that you are watching me and listening while you're doing English homework. That is awesome. So we're just kind of taking a look at all the babies and just waiting for more people to come on in. This is Hope. And this is the baby that we're changing, the first one that we're changing today. Woot woot. Hello to Whitney. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello to, is it Mark Ward? Good to see you. Let's see. Is it Two Cat Girl? Good to see you. I'll try to say hi to everyone until the chat goes too fast. So, oh my goodness, we went from 6 to 107. Hey, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you. You're a reborn collector? How awesome. Are they haunted? No, they're not haunted. Not at all. Not even the ones over in the corner there. I'll show you in a minute. Thank you. La Mouf. Hopefully I said your name right. You love them? Great. I love them too. Thank you so much for loving them. No, I don't think so. Nope, these are totally fun. No issues at all here. Thank you for checking in. No issues at all. Nope. It's just another hobby. Got to look into it. It's just another hobby. Where's the best place to buy these? So right now you can buy them on reborns.com, or you can buy from me. I am a reputable artist, and I sell reborns as well. I will have one available very, very, very soon. We are going to be varnishing with Genesis Heat Set Matte Varnish. We're going to varnish Alessandro today. Say my name, say my name, say my name. Reborns.com at the moment. But you can always message me, hit me up in the messages. It's in the description. You can always email and ask questions, or if I have any babies for sale available, reborns. Guys, these are called reborn dolls. My mom has one, and I have one, and actually holding mine right now. Just a child. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yes, they are. They are very relaxing to hold. Love them, love them. Let's see. That makes her happy. That's fine. Doesn't have issues. No issues over here. I'm happy. There is no issues when you're happy. Well, everybody has issues, to be honest. But right now, I'm in my happy place. So we all have issues from time to time, but this is a hobby. This is also a way to make money that I make money. This is something fun to share with you guys here on YouTube. I absolutely love it. So yeah, no issues here. No, I cannot send one, but you can always subscribe. And when we hit a 100,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a reborn, and that will give me time to create one. So it's a little while off. It gives me a time to create one. You own some too? That's awesome. Is it Nikki or Nisi? Hopefully I said your name right. Baby Jesus is over here. There he is. He is the shy face Behringer, and he played Jesus at a church for a good number of years. Yes. Yep, yep, yep. Where's the shop? They look so real. I don't have a website. Let's go ahead and start getting her dressed in her new outfit because well, fall technically is still here, but we're just going to put them in neutral outfits till it's Christmas time. Nisi or no? Yeah, okay. Brittany says, do you have any girls? I'm changing one right now. I have a bunch of girls. In fact, I need to add more boys to my collection. I need to add more boys. And I need to get him out of his outfit. Oh my gosh, I didn't put him aside. Alexander. Alex. I need to put him in a different outfit. I have loads of babies. Yes, they are. I totally agree. Yes, they are very, very therapeutic. And I personally prefer vinyl reborns over silicones. So I do have a silicone available, and I feel pretty good about selling her. So I'm going to sell her at the Kansas Doll Show. Yes, I do. I do have African American babies right here. Right here. Here she is. And then we have Victor over here. And currently, and then we have little Miss Delilah. And I am currently, and then the one I painted, where is he? And then I'm painting another one. Here's Isaiah right here. There he is. And I'm painting one currently, which I haven't painted on in a few weeks. How much do they cost? Anywhere from $425 up to, for me, up to about $1,500, $1,500. My average being $775 to $800. So they are authentic reborns. Thank you so much, Brittany. Let's see. He's kind of disturbing, but kind of cool at the same time. Thank you for your honest opinion there. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know some people are disturbed by it, and as long as you're respectful about it and say, "Hey, I'm disturbed by it," that's okay. I totally get it. What are we doing? We are changing Miss Hope here. I am JenLen. I didn't introduce myself. JenLen of Creative Newborns. I've been making dolls just like these for 21 years and counting. And these are hyper realistic vinyl art dolls, also known as reborn dolls. And I do not do silicone dolls. I know I get a lot of questions about that. I'm just not into silicone for some reason. They're cute and everything, but I like the vinyls. They seem to be more sturdier. You can handle them more, and I like them better. Thank you again for all the thumbs up. Yay, thank you, thank you. What are you doing with so many kids? I know, right? I know. I've got a lot of kids. A lot of kiddos. Look at them all. And then we have one over here. So my collection is growing. I do got to pull the kit out that I am going to be making of Christopher. He is going to be a portrait baby of my son. I decided to go with the awake version of him. He'll probably be, him and his brother are going to be the only awake reborns I have that are portrait babies of my own children. My daughter pretty much picked out the kit that is going to be a portrait baby of my grandson. And she couldn't be more right. She saw this kit in the other room. She's like, that looks like Mason. And I said, you know what? That does. So I'm going to put that kit aside and make that baby into Mason. Yeah, they're just dolls. Yep, just dolls. Nope, they're not alive. Nope, they're just dolls. Just plain old dolls. You're scared? I'm sorry. I don't mean for you to be scared. They're pretty awesome. They're not going to hurt you, I promise. They're awesome. Yo, yo, yo. Nope, they're not alive. They're just dolls. Oh my goodness, so many comments. Scary cool. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, scary cool. I totally agree with that. Hey there. You're a girl, like your name. You're a girl. Oh yeah, I caught you again. Thank you for catching me again. Thank you. Mm, I disagree with that. They're not demonic. I think they're awesome. They're therapeutic and they're artsy and it's a piece of art. So I'll have to disagree with you there. They're awesome. Let's see. Jack Bot, hello to you. Let's see. Where do you get one? You can get them on reborns.com or you can get them through me. I make them. I'm a reborn artist and I do make these for a living. And you can get a hold of me at the email provided in the description. And get a hold of me, shoot me an email if you're interested in one of my reborns. I do have one that is available. It's a simple, affordable reborn. She is $425. She has got to be varnished yet. And I will be working on that today. So I don't think anyone's coming over today. Usually tonight is family night with my family, but today I want to work on reborns. So, how old is she? This doll is... I got her, she's probably like 3 years old or 2 years old. I got her the year before at the Kansas Doll Show. And I didn't see Colette Bivens this year. She was there. I didn't see her. I didn't know she does have a blank, one of these kits. This is Sorsha by Bonnie Brown. Very well sold out kit. And I love this. I have 2 more of the Bonnie Brown kits that are well sold out. One is Little Monkey, and the other one is, I have to look that one up. It's similar to Little Monkey, but it's the Awake version. You want one? You definitely can get one. Just save up your money, and you can get one. And that's what I did. Well, actually, I made my very first reborn. Is there one that does not have a felt body? Yes. Silicone dolls. I have a full body silicone doll. Yep. I've been collecting for 21 years since I started. So technically, I've been collecting my entire life, but they were just like the regular baby dolls. Let's go ahead and pick her out an outfit. So I did select. We have some outfits over here on the bassinet. I do collect hospital bassinets as well, as you can tell. Here's some clothes I did put aside. And I selected this one right here. So let's select this one and put that on her. Let's do that. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you, Jackbot. No offense, just a question. Do you act as if these dolls, are they real, or do you just make them? I've seen adults, people act as if these are their children, and they are real. Hello to, is it Brit Ship? Hopefully I said your name. No offense at all. Thank you. Great question. No, I do not, but I do treat them as if they were real in the sense of picking them up, handling them carefully, because they are arts of work. And no, I do not feed them unless it's role play for a video. It's just role play. I do not take them out anymore, really. I don't do reborn reactions. I used to. I really don't. I don't have the time to. So technically, I kind of donated my stroller to my grandson. So I'm using that stroller for my grandson at the moment. It's one of them Dunas. No, I don't get up with them in the middle of the night or anything like that. I do this for a living. This is my job. I do make them and sell them. In fact, I have one for sale right now. And I'm about to finish up a custom order for a lovely, lovely friend of mine of many, many years. And so, yeah, this is a job that I do. And no, I don't come in here and like, I don't even get a chance. The only chance, honestly, The only chance that I get to interact with the dolls is when I'm doing YouTube with you guys. So right now, you're seeing me interact with the dolls, and I haven't in a long time because I work 3 jobs. So I have a full-time job that I work third shift, and then I work on dolls, and then I do YouTube. So I got to make some nice YouTube videos, some nice YouTube videos. I got to make some creative ones. I've been in the creative mood lately, into making some YouTube videos for you guys. So make sure you subscribe. I haven't even edited the Kansas Doll Show one yet. Oh my gosh. You guys have great questions. These are not for sale. They are my personal collection. Let's hang this over here. These are my personal collection. Let's see. This one is a baby girl. Her name is Hope. She is the Sorsha kit. She is the long sold out Bonnie Brown Sorsha kit. She came out in 2012. And this one has been reborn by Colette Bivens. And I got her at the Kansas Doll Show. And I can't stand zippers. You can tell I can't stand them. You guys have some awesome questions. Yes, I do. My favorite baby is this one right here. This one has been reborn by Picket Fence Nursery. This is Gracie May. I call her Grace, baby Grace. And I got her, she is a secondhand baby. She was being sold by another artist that had bought her from Picket Fence Nursery. I got quite a deal on her at the Kansas Doll Show. I need to ask her what varnish she uses because it's really awesome. Really, really awesome. What would be the cheapest girl doll? $425. And I will have her for sale soon. For sale soon. Let's see. Your name is Grace? Awesome. Well, hello, Grace. What do you mean when you say it's been reborn by someone? Okay, so what I mean is the blank kit itself. They come in blank kits, and they're what technically they've been painted, and their hair is rooted, and they just. Let me see if I can show you a blanket. Let me turn around slowly. They're way down here. They're blankets. I don't know if you see them. Do you see them? So they come in blankets, and then they're painted and rooted. That's what we mean by reborn. They're made up. They're painted and everything. So they're sculpted by another artist, like a sculptor artist. So yes. Let's see. How old is Grace? So I am not sure when she was reborn, but I'm pretty sure she is fairly new because the sculpt came out not too long ago. I am awaiting the awake version of this baby. Also, good news, good news. Alessandro is coming out in the awake version as well. I am so happy. I missed out on the sleeping one. I did reborn the sleeping one. I am going to be varnishing him tonight. And let me tell you, to be honest with you, I didn't like that kit at first. I thought he was too big. But but you know what? He grew on me as I was painting him. So I am going to get the awake version of Alessandro for myself. You don't like this? Oh, that's okay if you don't like it. You can just, watch another video. But thank you for stopping by. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you could go ahead. You do not have to comment. You can go to another video. Thank you for stopping by. Who's the baby next to Grace? So this is Victor right here. This one was painted by Jody Slater. And if I can get a spot in with her rooting, I will get him rooted. You love them? That is awesome. You have babies reborn. You have reborn babies too. That is totally awesome. Yes, that is creepy, but also cool. Thank you, Stitch, for commenting. I totally agree there. Thank you for your honest opinion. Yes, so you can buy one. I do have one available, but I've got to varnish her yet. It is a her. You can make her into a him If that's, if you feel that the baby is more like a boy, you can do that. Which one is the hardest to draw? I'm not sure what you mean. They're boring. No, they're not boring. I have so many reborn dolls, and all of yours are so cute. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Philip. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's change another baby. Genuine curiosity. What are they for? So basically, these are art pieces. They're art pieces, and recently, they've been branded like for people with who've lost a baby, or it's not specifically for infant loss or dementia patients. These are technically, they're art pieces like you would collect artwork, but they do help people that have dementia, people who have, that lost a baby, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're very offensive. Like I said, somebody had a question and they wanted to know if it would be a good idea to buy one of these for their sister who has lost an infant, a stillborn. And I said, I would not do that. I would ask her permission first before buying one of these dolls, simply because, she could become very offended by it. So always ask if you know somebody that had infant loss, and I know you like mean well by buying one, but ask first, because that could be totally go the opposite way. Yes, I do collect them. Yes, see this is my collection. And I collect reborns. Some are made by me, some are made by other artists. Let's go around this way. So these are the other ones I have. Oh, we're going to change Alex here. Let's change Alex. And then we're going to change our little bean back there. So I'm going to do a lot of stretching and a lot of moving around. So hopefully I'm not going to make you guys dizzy. Oh my gosh, thank you for the super chat. Oh my gosh, give him a binky and a little hammer on me. Oh, thank you. Oh goodness, is it Poozif? Oh, hopefully I said your name right. Thank you. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We appreciate you. I definitely will. Binky and a hat. She does have a binky. This one's a portrait baby of my daughter. And she's still wearing her birthday dress because it just was her birthday. And then we're going to put a birthday dress on Miss Faith Ann because her birthday's coming up in a few days. Yes, thank you so much. Actually, you're my first super chat on this new channel. Congratulations, first super chat. Let's see. Thanks for answering. Do you play with them like dolls, or do you display them? They're mainly for display. They're mainly actually for display on my YouTube channel. So no, I don't have time to come up here and hold my dolls because I work 3 jobs. Like I said, the only time that I interact with my dolls is when I'm doing my YouTube videos. So, but I do love coming in here. And when I need to get something out of this room, I love just looking around and looking at them. And then it's like, okay, time to go to work or time to go do what I got to do. I have a collection. I'll move slowly. I collect other dolls as well. So here's my vintage babies. So these ones are vintage. So these are my other collection here. So I do collect the old creepy babies. So I do agree that these are creepy, but they're creepy cool. Totally love it. So we'll do another stream on that some other time. Great questions. The art of making them is real talent. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's see. I want one resembling my oldest daughter in heaven, but I understand both sides. It's taken years since her for me to see, understand, love, and desire these artist pieces. Thank you, Christy. Thank you for that, and I am so sorry for your loss. Yeah, we do understand that. I understand that they don't replace a baby, but they can help grieving parents. And I've actually made memorial babies. So there is such a thing as a memorial baby. Thank you for that, Christy. I am so sorry once again. They look real. How much for one? I will have one for $4.25. Thank you. Why don't you? Oh, I do. I do. I have African American babies right here. This one's Victor. Delilah, Chloe, and then we have Isaiah right here. And I'm currently painting one. Yes, I do. And then I'm painting, I am honing in on my painting to paint different ethnicities as well. How did that word, oh my gosh, okay, you said the wrong word there. Thank you for being here. You do not have to be rude, but bye. Um, are you in England? No, I'm not in England. I am in Cleveland, Ohio, United States. Let's grab another baby. Let's grab another baby. Alex here needs to be changed. Let's grab him. Here he is. Look at him. This is Ozzy by Priscilla Lopez, I believe. Let's get him out of his little basket here. Let's move my glasses out of the way. Let's put my glasses in the bassinet. Let's get him. Come on, Alex. You are still in your Halloween outfit. It's so franken cute. Isn't that adorable? So franken cute. Yes, you are. Look at you. And his hair is, he's got messy hair. His rooting is phenomenal. Let's get a brush and brush his hair. Let's see. I honestly didn't know that memory babies were a possibility. I think I want to look into them. I know she'd be an art piece for my bedroom. Yes. You can always shoot me over a message and we can talk about it. I do make memorial babies. Same as portrait babies, but I don't promise that they look exactly. I just I just have the person pick out a doll kit that resembles their baby the most. And that's basically what my daughter just did. My daughter just unknowingly picked out a doll kit that looks just like her son, my grandson, and she is correct. And so I will be making that doll into a portrait baby of my grandson. Yes, they are very lifelike, very lifelike. And I know the silicones are popular, but these, you can get way, way, way more details with the vinyl babies. Yeah, they're not real. They can be creepy. You do agree, Kathy? I know a lot of people are creeped out about it. So amazing. Thank you, Mindy. No, they're not squishy because of the fact that they're vinyl. So no, they're not squishy. So the silicones ones are. Nope, not insane. This is just a hobby, like any other hobby, like collecting trains, cars, Legos, anything like that. These are pieces of art. I collect my own, and I collect other artists. So this one was reborn by I don't know who. I'll have to look up the paperwork. I got him at the Kansas Doll Show about 3 years ago now. But yeah. We love you from India, sister. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you. All the way from India. Yeah, let me know where you're from. Where is everyone from? I am in Cleveland, Ohio, United States. Where's everybody else from? Let's find a brush. Let's find, I don't know if we want that brush, but yep. Kansas. Yep. I got to get my butt going on Kansas, babies. So my husband, I had him bring the oven in from the garage because I was baking babies out there, and our weather, I'm at the mercy of our weather, and it's gotten cold lately. And oh my gosh, look at his crown swirl. So perfect. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be baking babies outside when it's that cold. So I guess I'm just going to tough it out and put a billion fans in the basement with an open window and bake the varnish there. So my hubby was gracious enough to bring in the new wave oven from the garage because I was baking babies out there. So now during the summer I will. So I'll probably do most of my baking during the summer. I'll probably paint the babies, the show dolls. I'll be painting them throughout the year. And then I'm going to bake them all when it gets warm outside. How much are your baby dolls? Anywhere from $425 to $1,500. Average being $775 to $800. That's the average. From Italy, James is from Italy. Welcome, James, all the way from Italy. Olivia's from Georgia, the country Georgia, all the way from Georgia. This is the first real re-uploaded live where the creator actually engages. Nice content. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, thank you. New Zealand, all the way from New Zealand. Is it Jazz7461 is all the way from New Zealand. Welcome, welcome. Looks real. I totally agree there. How did you start your hobby? Long story. Story time. I actually loved dolls ever since I can remember. And let's change him. We'll have story time. So let's pick him out an outfit. So ever since I can remember, I've loved dolls my entire life. And one day I looked up, I actually, as a teenager and in my 20s, I collected realistic dolls. And so they were mainly like the Behringer ones. And I just loved the realistic looking dolls. So one day I was just, the internet. One day I looked up, sorry there. I looked up on the internet realistic infant newborn baby dolls, and I saw Welcome Home Emily. I was blown away by Welcome Home Emily, and this was in 2003. And I was like, I gotta have that doll. I gotta have that doll. And so I begged for that doll, and it was gifted to me for both my birthday and Christmas gift. And when I got her in the mail, she was nothing like that. It was nothing at all like what was advertised. She did come from Ashton Dray Galleries. Oh, I just messed up his hair. And so I was told I should send her back. And I said no, because she still looked realistic in her facial expressions. And one day I'll do a live stream or a video on my first reborn doll, because Emily became my very first ever reborn doll. So she was my experimental baby. So she was painted with several different paints, because I experimented with many different paints on her. So therefore, she definitely looks like she's a baby that has many different paints on her. And then I was hooked. I discovered, oh yeah, so when I looked up the reviews on this doll, I saw what was called a reborn Welcome Home Emily. And I'm like, a reborn? What the heck is that, right? So it was a doll that was reborn. She had rooted hair. She had dark rooted hair. Her skin color was like perfect. Looked so realistic. And I'm like, okay, I have got to check this out for myself, right? I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I knew right then and there, this is what I'm going to do. This is what my career is going to be. And this is what I'm going to do. So yeah, I discovered it in 2003, and I made my first reborn in 04, which is Welcome Home Emily. And then 05, I sold my first reborn doll, which was the same as baby Jesus over there, which was the Shy Face Behringer. I sold him on eBay. Come on, fingers. I sold him for $65 on eBay. That was the first ever reborn I ever sold in 2005. And then ever since then, it's been history. The rest is history. So here we are in 2025. So been doing this 21 years now. Yep. So this was before my daughter just turned 21. So this is before Stephanie was born. And she just turned 21. So yeah. And that is the history of how I discovered reborns. And I've loved dolls my whole entire life. In fact, I have a doll in my vintage collection that I have a couple dolls that I actually had that I had as a child myself. So I'll show you those in a minute. But yeah, those were dolls from the 70s. This outfit right here was from Mr. Little, my little Paul, my real baby. So this I saved a lot of baby clothes that were from my real children. So yes, I do. If that's, oh my gosh, 666. Hello, 666 people. We got 666. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but oh my gosh. Hey, 666. Oh boy. Okay, we went down to 378. Uh, what did your parents think about your dream of making dolls? Actually, yeah, my mom. Unfortunately, my mom passed away. I'm 53 now. My mom passed away in 92, no, 91. I was 19 years old when my mom passed away. So she knew I liked dolls back then. But I did mention to my mom, because I made a puppet baby when I was 10 years old. And I remember my mom thought it was pretty creative. She's like, oh my goodness, Jenny, I know you're very creative. And I took one of my baby dolls and I took it apart and I made a puppet baby out of it, which I took to where my aunt used to work at a daycare center. And she's like, bring the puppet baby you made. So technically, my first reborn doll was a puppet baby when I was 10 years old and I didn't even realize it. But yeah, my mom really supported me. Yeah, she would totally support this. She was very supportive of me. But reborn dolls weren't. Well, actually, they did exist in the late. The first ones were made in the early 90s. So by the time my mom passed away, reborn doll, somebody was already making reborn dolls. It's an angelic number. 33333. Yes, June. I agree there. 33333. It's definitely bad. Yes. I love your dream. Thank you. Yeah, this is my dream come true. These babies are all my dream come true. And believe it or not, if you have a dream, your dream can come true too. So yeah. Thank you. It can cry. This one doesn't cry. You can put criers in them. I don't have any criers in my babies now. Thank you. Oh, thank you. If you're talking to me, thank you. Yeah, it's hard losing a parent when you're 19 years old. So I was 19 when my mom passed away. That is the hardest thing I've ever had to go through in my entire life. Yeah. Had the card you sent to me and said it to me. I can do it. You can do it. You can do it. According to Google, it's a sign to pay attention to your fixation in head. Yes, that means keep doing what you do. Amen to that. Thank you. Is it Stop? Hopefully I said your name right. I do have one available for $125. If you're interested, hit me up in my messages and my email. It's in the description. My dad passed away when I was 3, so I did not know him. So it didn't feel like a loss to me. But growing up without a dad, especially in the 70s, yeah, that's hard to do. That's hard when all my friends had dads. Yeah, it's pretty hard growing up without a dad. Yeah, we have heart issues in the family, so he passed away at 39. He was pretty young. Pretty young. Honest question. Those dolls are lifeless, but looks real. I holding a limp baby therapeutic. No, they're not limp. So here's the thing with the vinyl dolls versus silicone. Silicones, I agree with you there. Is it Comic Po? I half agree with you there. So when I'm holding a silicone doll, they do feel that way. They feel lifeless and cold. And that's why silicones are really not for me. These dolls, they hold their shape. You can see his arms, they hold their shape. And when you're holding them, they don't feel limp or lifeless because they're holding their shape. And then their coloring is realistic. Now, if the coloring was off and everything, yeah. So that's why silicones, it doesn't matter to me. Silicones just seem a little more almost like a limp baby to me. But that's just my opinion. That's only my opinion. So if you like silicone dolls, awesome. That is awesome. I do have a couple silicone dolls. And one I am going to keep. I have these little ones that hubby likes to buy me, so I like the little silicone dolls. They're more like the cheaper little silicone dolls that he buys me. So yeah, good questions. Good questions. Can you buy one? Message me over at my email. It's in the description, and we can talk. So just as a reminder, anytime I sell a reborn doll, all sales are final. So I just go over that with potential buyers, whoever messages me. Let's see. Let's see. Do your forever babies have? Let's see. A hard body. Sadly, I have seen people who also make these say they've had to change how they create their babies because sick people would buy them. Yeah. So these have cloth bodies. They are not. So this is a cloth body right here. It is not anatomically correct. And I do have belly plates that are like, so I prefer belly plates that are like this. They're not gendered. So, and very rare do I use belly plates for my dolls to display them in. I like displaying them in cozy sleepers, and that's how I like to display my babies. Parker says, your work is beautiful. I've always loved these types of baby dolls since I was small. I truly enjoy the painting process. Very soothing. Thank you, Parker, for that. Yes, I totally agree with you there, 100%. My question was serious. Are these dolls for children to play with or grown women to play with? So these dolls are art pieces. They are for collecting, in my opinion, but they are made to hold as well. They're not really made to play with them. So if you make a doll, I do make dolls that are for children that you can play with. Those are the simple, affordable reborns, and they're painted a lot less so that, I don't go full in all the layers of painting because these are art pieces. But yes, I do make like plain dolls for children as well. You can make them for children as well. Sometimes you can just throw a blank kit together and there you go. Hey, that's not nice. They can cost anywhere from $425 to $1,500. Average being $775 to $800. uh, his eyes are closed. Yes, they are. They don't open. But I am McPherson's. I don't know what happened. I don't see advertisements anymore from McPherson's. They had a doll that had the blinky eyes. It looked pretty good to me. Excuse me. They actually had the blinky eyes, just like the old-fashioned dolls, but I don't see them anymore. They're not advertising them anymore, so I don't know what happened with that. Yes, there are African. Meow. Hey, Zoe. Meow, meow, meow. Good to see you. Meow. Yes, African American babies are right here. And we have Victor, we have Delilah, we have our Chloe, and we have Isaiah over here. So those are our African American babies, and I'm going to be working on making more of them for my collection and for doll shows in the future. Meow, meow, meow. Hey, can you listen to me for one free, but I would buy a boy. I can't send one for free at the moment. But I will be doing a giveaway when we hit 100K. So make sure you subscribe. This is super creepy. Grown women with dolls. So this is just a hobby, just like Legos, just like trains. Grown men, they build Lego cities and they build all kinds of things with them and they enjoy them and have fun with them. Just like us women like our dolls. We like our dolls. So that's the one thing I don't understand is why people have a hard time with women liking the hobby of these dolls. I don't understand, but to each their own. When I first came across these babies, I saw someone throw them in the road, and I was scared because they looked. Oh, I am. Oh my God, goodness, Applebee's. I hope to never see that either. Yeah, that's pretty cruel. Someone tell me generally what is the point of this. So what is the point of reborns is that they are collector they you know, they are art pieces that you can collect and display. So these, I display them here in my room. I do have a cabinet with some that are displayed. So they are art pieces. No, I do not come up here and play with them. I don't have time to do that. And no, I don't treat them like real babies, but I do handle them as if they were real because they're quite they can be fragile too. So I handle them like they're real, but no, I don't, sit around and pretend they're real. Um, oh, hubby's home. Hang on a second. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay. I will do that. Mark says hello. Mark is running to the card store. See, Mark is doing his hobby today too. He's running to a place called Larry's, and that's where he looks at the baseball cards and stuff. He collects all kinds of things, all kinds of collectibles from there. No, they don't walk, but I do have walkers over here. Here's a walker. Here's a couple walkers. I call them walkers. Are the babies that can stand up. These are vintage dolls. So these are the real old dolls. But yes, I do have a couple of walkers. The infant babies, no. Thank you for answering, my friend. Has a little girl who loves dolls like this has been looking to buy her one. Yeah, you definitely can. You can order one from me. Um, I would charge a lot cheap just to throw on just a little bit of paint and put some varnish on it, and there you go. There's your doll that your daughter can play with. So hit me up in the messages if you're interested in that. Those don't take long at all. How much are the black ones? Well, these ones here, my African Americans, these are my collection, so none of them are for sale except for the silicone back there. And I'll show you the silicone that's for sale. All the way over here. This one is for sale. This one's available for purchase. She is squishy. So there you go. She's squishy, squishy. I'm keeping this one. Mark did name this one. I'm going to keep this one. Just so that I have one silicone doll. But this one, I didn't bond with her as much as I wanted to. Her silicone is way too soft for me. But I know a lot of people like this kind of silicone. I did root her. She was beautifully painted by Terry and Sherry. But I just didn't bond with her. So she's going to be available at the Kansas Doll Show. So we're gonna put her in safe storage, which I'll probably do after the live stream. I'm just going to put her in safe storage so that she stays nice. So yes. And that's my silicone babies. And then I'm probably not going to buy any more silicones. Unless Mark buys me the mini silicones, that's okay. He likes buying me those. So let me catch up on chats. Do you have any full silicones? So yes, I showed the full body silicones. Both of those are full body silicones, yes. So this baby is Alex. Here's my baby Alex, and we just changed him into an outfit that is just like, this one's actually the outfit that Mr. Paul came home in. Even though he was tiny and he was totally floating in his outfit there. What country is Grace from? I'm not sure if you're talking to me. I am in Cleveland, Ohio, United States. Thank you for letting me know. If you're just joining live chat, let me know where you're from. What time is it where you're at? It's fun to know where everybody's watching from and what time it is where you're at. Right now, it is 1:25 p.m. here. Let's see. What about the hair? This was rooted. This hair is rooted. My daughter loves these. That is awesome. Where can I buy them? You can buy them either on reborns.com or you can message me. You can message me at the email provided in the description, and we can talk about any babies that are for sale. Yep. None of these are for sale. So my averages are like it goes from 425 all the way up to 1500. So it all just depends on the sculpt, how expensive it is. It goes by how much work is put into the doll. The more work, the more money it's going to cost because it's more work, it's more labor. So, yeah. What's the reason silicone babies are made? So, silicone babies is just another realistic dimension of the dolls. So, silicones actually have like their skin feels more like real skin, feels real. It's silicone. Um, They are more floppier than reborns. They do feel pretty real. To me, I don't like the way they feel. And plus, I do not like the powders that you have to put on them. I'm very, really weird about how things feel like on my hands. So they're very, I don't like a lot of times how they hold. I like just how these hold better. They keep their shape. They feel much more realistic to me. Believe it or not, they do, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Because a lot of people like silicone dolls, and that's totally fine. I just hope silicone dolls don't take over the vinyls because I'll be devastated if they stop coming out with doll kits. Because I collect doll kits as well. Where you buy them at, I have one Reborn that's available right now. You can message me at the provided email. You can buy them on reborns.com if you're looking for if you're looking for a particular doll, you can go there as well. I wouldn't buy one on Amazon. Don't buy one from Temu. Don't buy one from AliExpress because you will be scammed. They are not reborn dolls. They are just factory made sculpts. So I definitely, unless you are going for something very, very, very cheap, but don't expect anything like an artistic doll. They are not artsy. So these are pieces of art. So if you buy any dolls from online, they're not pieces of arts. They're just factory made. The only one, they're not dark. He is the darkest baby, and she has kind of curly hair. If you're talking about afro, I don't have a baby with tight curls, but I'm looking in to see where I can get mohair with the tight curls because I am painting an African American baby at the moment. What country is Grace from? I'm not sure what you mean. Let's see. Michigan. You are in Michigan. Hello, Sarah, all the way from Michigan. How often do you play with them? I don't play with them. The only time I interact with my dolls is you're seeing it right now is when I'm doing my YouTube live videos or if I'm making a video for you guys. I don't have time. Wish I had time. I work 3 jobs. Let's see. Hey, you're closest to me. I'm in Kentucky. Oh, you're in Kentucky. Awesome. Yes, if you're ever up in Cleveland, let me know. We'll have a meetup. So I'm thinking about having another Dolly meetup. If anybody's interested, we might have a Dolly meetup. All the way from California, it's 10:25 a.m., I'm assuming. Detroit, it's 1:25. All the way from Detroit, watching from, let's see, O Block. Oh, okay. How did you get a phone over there? You're not supposed to have a phone. O Block, interesting. Um, let's see. The hair placement is very natural, done in, yes. So this was rooted, hand rooted, and it is mono rooted. You cannot see any plugs, nothing. This doll, I got this doll for a very good price. And the way she roots, I know he's got bedhead right now, is just, oh my gosh. So we're going to change another doll, and that's Miss Tiffany Bean. She's an oldie but a goodie, and we're going to change her next. How long have you making these? I've been making these for 21 years. Since I made my first doll in 2004. So 21 years. Yepers. You live in Hawaii? All the way from Hawaii, Oregon. Jean's from Oregon. Los Angeles, California, Carla is from. It is 10:26 a.m. over there. That must take ages. Yeah, it does. It does take ages to root. It sure does. Let's see. Coffee Girl says, yay. I love your name, by the way, Coffee Girl, because I'm a coffee girl as well. Yes, my prices are reasonable. So I do price them at a reasonable price, but not to, I don't price them so cheap to where I don't make any money off of them because this is my job. So yes. Yes, yes. If you go to if you go to Kansas Doll Show where I'm selling reborns, my reborns are the cheapest there because I discount them because it's kind of like a unwritten rule to me that people are traveling, they're spending money on traveling from wherever they're from all the way to Kansas. And you want to give people a chance to buy other dolls, accessories, and things like that. So my reborns are pretty well priced at the Kansas Doll Show, but online they're more expensive when they're not at the show. England, and time is 1826. All the way from England. Welcome, welcome. Hello, baby. Aw, thank you. It's 826 in Hawaii. Your prices are average. Yeah, so 425, that is for simple, affordable reborn, all the way up to 1500, which honestly only sold one doll in my life, maybe two for 1500, and that was like on actually, that was on eBay when it bid all the way up to 1500. So it just depends. So definitely my dolls are about a little over 1,000 if they're rooted. So it just depends, and they're even a little bit more if they're both hair painted and rooted. So I do a special blend of hair painting with the rooting. It looks so real because the hair painting gives it such dimension under the rooted hair. So I'm going to be doing, I think I'm going to be doing twin B. Like, I'm not sure. Hello from England, all the way from England. Oh my, that baby doll is precious. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. She was born here. I make beautiful gowns for these dolls. Ooh, maybe you ought to hit me up in the DMs. Amy, is it Amy? Ooh, I'd love to see your work. That would be awesome. I love handmade gowns for babies. You're from India? All the way from India? Welcome, welcome. Any Asian babies? No, not yet. I was just looking at baby Thomas today, and he is an Asian baby. I don't think Julie Malloy sculpted him to be Asian, but he looks Asian. So I'm going to order black mohair for him. I'm going to finish painting. I have took some arms from the Laura Eagles. I'm trying to think of who it was. Well, anyways, I took some arms from a Laura Eagles kit, and I forgot the name of the kit that I took the legs from, and it looks perfect with the Julie Malloy head. And he looks Asian, and I'm going to call him Thomas. He's just so cute. I was just looking at him. So the body is made out of cloth. It is cloth body. So this is cloth. Cloth body. Very, very squishy. And when you pick him up, he looks so realistic. You hold their heads. So yes, I do treat them real in a sense of holding them. So when I hold them like a real baby. I don't just, I just don't like grab them like that. I don't do that. I don't feel right doing that because they are pieces of artwork. So I, handle them very carefully. Let's see. Yes, you can buy one of my babies. If you're 18 years or older, you definitely can buy one of my babies. Message me over at the email provided in the description. I do have one for sale for $4.25. It's a simple, affordable reborn. Also, she is a no-bake baby. I will show you her in just a minute. What if negative energy is possessed or used as a medium of those dolls after someone dismisses after they purchase, and what if the doll goes to some other hands? What if I can't control where the doll goes? I can't control really any of that. I fortunately do sell most of my dolls to people I already know, and they're not like that. So pretty much I do, if I have a bad vibe about it, and there have been times that I've had bad vibes about who's buying my doll, I will not sell it to them. So if I get a bad enough vibe, but you don't know everybody 100%, so I can't control that. No, it's not the devil's work. I don't know why people say that. I can easily say that about Legos and stuff like that. No, it's a collector's item. It's an art piece. It's a collector's item. No, no, no. Can you show me the one that's really cheap so I can buy one? I will show that baby in just a second. Hi, Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio. You're in Cleveland too, Kathy. Where at in Cleveland? I'm in Cleveland as well. Oh my goodness. I'm in Cleveland as well. We got to get together. Tootie says scary. Yeah, I know some people do get scared by them. Can you, let's see. Oh, you've been making them for 21 years, the gowns? Awesome. Yeah, you can go to my email and message me if you have a website. Send me a link to your website, and I want to check out your work. And maybe I can do some advertisements. If you want me to do some product review, you're more than welcome to send me some of your work, and I will advertise it for you. So it'll be like a trade. You send me some of your work and your gowns, and I will advertise it for you. Can you show me the cheapest doll? I will show you that in just a moment. Are you famous for the babies? Somewhat. I am well known in the Reborn community. I've been doing this. I've been in the Reborn community for 21 years, so I'm somewhat famous. My old channel did get hacked. That Google account got hacked into, and it got taken down. And so I restarted my YouTube channel, which is a brand new one. And I'm just about almost to where I used to be. I was at 14K subs at my old channel, and I'm almost there now. So thank you to all who have subscribed to me. You can either get one on reborns.com or message me at the email provided in the description. I do have one for sale. I'll show you in just a moment. How old do you have to be, like, under... As a 78, yeah, that how you have to be like 7. You could be any age. I mean, some people have bought expensive dolls for their children. I can't, if they're willing to buy a doll from me and it's for their child, there's nothing I can do. But they're buying, it's my business. I'm making money. So, hi from Barbara from Connecticut. Hello, Barbara, all the way from Connecticut. Welcome, welcome. Also, do you have a YouTube account or any social media accounts that we can text and figure things out? You can message me, send me an email. It's in my, or you can go to my Instagram, which is creative underscore, newborns underscore JenLen. You can message me there. You can check out some of my work over there. Claire says I used to collect them. Yes. Where can I get one? You can get one at either reborns.com, or you can message me for the baby that is currently available. Bet the world is now a better place. Well, I mean, if you don't like reborns, that's totally fine. There's some hobbies that I don't like either. That doesn't make the world not a better place. I mean, women have been collecting dolls forever. This is just a new type of doll to collect. I mean, they're beautiful. And I will never ever figure out why such the negative feedback on these types of dolls. I don't get it. So no, I used to take them out in public because I'm an artist, and I would give out business cards and advertise them. I don't do that anymore. I really don't have time. Because I'm going to the doll shows, and going to the doll shows are actually kind of replace the reborn outings that Mark and I used to do. So it's something I don't do anymore. So I just do my outings at the doll show. Hello to Joan. Hi, 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 hi. Thank you for subscribing and liking. Thank you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but okay. What do you do with all of them? So they're displayed here. I collect them, and mainly I do YouTube with my reborn dolls. I change the babies, and we're going to change another one out. But I'll show you first the one that is available. But let's go get Miss Tiffany Bean. Tiffany Bean, she has been reborn a long, long time ago from, what is her nursery name? I'm trying to think of her name. Oh, I forgot her name. A long time ago. Let's put you back. Let's put you back. Isn't he so precious? He's a precious little guy here. Look at you. So adorable. Now, I will come in here from time to time and clean up the room and organize the dolls, and that's what I did today. I organized them, but no, I don't have time to sit there and interact with them. But I will do a live stream where I am sitting in a rocking chair over there and holding one, because I know I do enjoy seeing people holding them. Kind of gives you an idea how big they are and stuff. So, and we're going to go for Tiffany Bean. Angie Jones, this is the one that reborn her. I may decide to root her. I might root her. I do have this kit very well sold out, Rosie. I do believe this is Rosie by Laura Lee Eagles. Well sold out. But first I'm going to show you the doll that is available for sale. Thank you. You're scared? I'm sorry. Don't mean for you to be scared. All right, let's travel. Oh, by the way, we got our Christmas tree up. Here's our Christmas tree. Let's go over here and show you the doll that is for sale on my doll wall. So if you're squeamish over doll parts hanging on a wall, I would click off this video right now. So you're going to see dolls on a wall. So I'm giving you a warning. There are doll parts on the wall that are hanging here. So here we go. Hey, Jen, do you remember me? Hey, Tanisha, yes, I do. How are you? Oh, my gosh. How are you? It's good to see you. Okay, if you're creeped out, here we go. Dolls on the wall. Look at that. Doll parts. Okay. So don't say I didn't warn you. I warned you. This one is available for purchase. She is done, except for she needs to be varnished. And here is her arm. Here she is. This one is available for $425. She needs to be varnished. She needs to get her eyelashes rooted. And she needs to have her lips glossed. And she is a steal of a price. She's a simple, affordable reborn. She's also a no-bake baby. She's done. She just needs to be varnished. And I'll be doing that either today or tomorrow. I know, we're hanging babies on the wall. Sorry about that. But this is how they dry. And this is how I do so many at once. So I'm working on an African American one. So I did say that I was, and here he or she is. It's still the very few layers. I hadn't gotten time yet to work on him or her some more. It looks like a him to me. Thank you for the thumbs up. I totally appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's so creepy, huh? But cool too. Thank you. Thank you, Bree. Yeah, so baby's hanging on a wall. So this is the bodies that they're attached to. Just so you know, they are attached to bodies, cloth bodies. Yep. And then another one I did start. And then we're going to start Twin B, which is right here. Twin B is right here. We'll start Twin B on our members. If you're not a member, if you're interested to becoming a member, we're going to do, if you want to learn how to paint a reborn doll, I'm going to start right from the beginning on this one. And I will be going step by step with this one on my members so that you know how I paint my reborn dolls. And so if you need any reborn help, I am here for you over on membership. So here is the possibilities for the Kansas Doll Show. And then, of course, doll kits. I told you I collect doll kits. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Maisie. Thank you, thank you. So here's my doll kits. So, yeah. Alrighty. Do you have a lot of sales? I do when I have a lot of babies available. Because I work a full-time job, it is kind of hard to have as many dolls as I want for sale because I do work, full-time job. It gets pretty tiring. These homie just when these things became popular. Oh, I am so sorry, Amanda. I am truly sorry for your loss. I am so sorry. Yeah, like I said, these dolls can be offensive to people who have lost babies. They can be offensive, and then these dolls can be helpful. So, yeah, again, I am so sorry. Let's see. Tanisha, yes, I do remember you. Do you hear me now? Yes, I do remember you. Welcome back. Yes, they are weighted. They are weighted about 5 pounds. This one's about 3 pounds. So even though she don't look like it, let's change her. Tiffany Bean. I did pick out a preemie outfit for her. These are some from the closet. So which one is going to be the preemie outfit? I think this one's the preemie one right here. Is it the preemie? Nope, it's newborn. Let me... So those of you who are a membership, I did post a video. This one's the preemie. Tiffany Bean's going to wear this one right here. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see how much battery power we got. Okay, we're still pretty good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I hear they bring many comfort to. Hope they continue. Yes, they do. They bring comfort to lots of people, and it's totally, my job is very rewarding. Very, very rewarding. Just hanging this up over here. Yeah, very rewarding. I love it. I know a lot of people hate these dolls, and that's okay. You don't have to like them. It's totally okay. It's just people who write vulgar, vulgar comments that it hurts. It still hurts, Yeah, but it's okay. It's just another hobby. It's just a hobby that people, do. Just like trains, planes, and Legos and Pokemon cards, So I've watched other hobbies on TikTok, and they're quite fun to watch, in my opinion, to see what other people are into. I think it's quite cool. No, I do not make the clothes. No, I do not. And to the person that does make the gowns and baby clothes, you are more than welcome to send me some clothes, and I will do a product review for you. And yeah, anybody who sends me free things, I do product review. So a friend of mine gifted me a Reborn, and she gifted me Delilah, and she painted her. Mimi has, she gifted her to me, and we'll exchange to teach her how to paint, which she hasn't come over yet. Mimi, you got to come over. And I will always be advertising her work because she was gifted to me, and I appreciate it, and I can't part with that doll. She is just a forever baby of mine. How are you doing, Tanisha? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. So cute. Thank you. Do I make them every day? I wish I could. No. If I can make a doll a day, oh, wouldn't that be nice? That would be really cool if I could, but no, I don't make them every day. I get a chance to work on them every day, but I will be as soon as I get off a live stream. I'm going to be putting on my respirator. I call it the Darth Vader respirator, and because chemical sensitive, and the matte varnish that is the Genesis has thinner in it, and I have to wear one of those things so I can breathe and not get sick. And then I have to wear it again when I'm baking babies so that it doesn't bother me. So thank you. So cute. Thank you. Can you have one? I'm not doing a giveaway at the moment, but when I hit 100K, I will be doing a giveaway. Thank you so much for your interest in my babies. But keep watch out for that giveaway once we hit 100K subscribers. And it will be my way of thanking you for subscribing. And yeah, and I'm going to pick out, it's going to be so much fun, guys, to pick out a kit for the giveaway. That's going to be nice and fun. Nice and fun. No, this one's vinyl. I'm not into silicone dolls. I do have several full body silicone dolls. I don't really react with them because I honestly don't like the way they feel. They feel like gummy bears. They feel like gummy candies to me. It just feels too weird. They feel cool, but they feel, I don't know. I like the way these dolls feel, the varnishes and everything. Actually, this baby right here, Gracie May, she feels the best. Her varnish this feels like a real baby. I don't know what varnish, and I'm gonna get a hold of Picket Fence Nursery, and I'm gonna ask what varnish did you use, because this feels the most realistic to me, and this is vinyl, so that feels even more realistic than silicone. In my opinion, that's my opinion. Hello to Westland. Good to see you. You love them, Josh? That's awesome. Oh, thank you. Hey, Margaret, how are you doing? Good to see you. So I do have the Rosie kit in my collection, well sold out. So I'm so fortunate to have artist friends. And so the friend that sold her to me is in Ohio as well. And she sold this kit to me. And the other one's going to be a boy. So I'm determining if I should root this one. I don't know. I feel like if I root it, then I'm like going over the original artist's work. Just like I left Victor bald. So he's the only bald baby. Fun fact. He's the only bald baby in my collection is Victor. Let's see, how much are the dolls? Just want to know, please. How much are they? So they run from $425 to $1,500, average being $775 to $800. The simple affordable ones are like $425. And those are considered no bake babies. Thank you. Oh, you want to get one that's full body silicone? Yeah, those run into thousands of dollars. They're a lot of money if you want to get an artist one. Yeah. Yeah, those are very expensive if you're getting an artist one. I wanted one that had where I can get the full pacifier in the bottle. Yeah, I don't make those and I don't sell those. Actually, I do have a silicone available, but I decided I'm going to sell her at the Kansas Doll Show so people can pick her up and hold her, and that way I would definitely she would definitely sell there. So look at those little toesies. So cute. I can't wait to make one that's a boy. So they're going to be twins, boy and a girl. Boy and a girl. Let's see, a good price. Why are they so expensive? The reason they're expensive is because they are works of art. So these are art pieces. And takes many hours, time, and talent. So I'm an artist. So it's painting and it's rooting and all the artistry that goes into them. So it's kind of like paying for a painting that goes on your wall, like a Bob Ross. And you're paying for the name, you're paying for the artistry, the artist, the well known. So yeah. Yep. For anywhere from 425 to 1500, average being $775 to $800. Yep. Let's see. You don't have that. I know. A lot of people don't have that kind of money, but it's art pieces, and it's artistry. It's the artistry. You're paying for artistry. One of a kind baby. There will never be another famous Faye. I love famous Faye. There will never ever be a baby like this again. They're one of a kind, each one of them. So, can you show us all your babies? Yes. So here we have Grace, which is Gracie May. We have Victor, and we have our little. I can't think of her name. Just flew out of my head. I don't know why. I tend to forget this one's name, but we have her, and we have Haley over here, who's just sleeping away. Delilah, Haley, Chloe, and oh my goodness, I love Chloe. I'll show you Chloe in a minute here. And then we have Pouty Paul. And then we have Famous Faye. We have Faith here. She's a portrait baby of my daughter, and she's wearing one of the outfits that she actually wore as a baby. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. This one's another one of my favorites. Oh my goodness. This is Brooklyn with the Levi limbs. This one is my Lauren. Lauren. Let's go on the other side. And we have Pouty Paul. We have two Pauls. Pouty Paul. Baby Jesus. He's actually an original Reborn. So this is a true Reborn doll. He has been reborn from the Behringer kit Shy Face. He's not a doll kit. He's a doll. That was the Behringer Shy Face baby. He was a doll that I think I purchased this one at the store. You can purchase them at the store, and you strip all of their factory paint off. You sand all of the molded hairline off, and you get rid of all the factory paint, and then you repaint them. And then you put veining on them and everything. So yeah, this one is an actual true Reborn. The rest of these babies here are doll kits. This one here is Isaiah. He's my first ever successful African American baby. Oh, I love him. I love him. As you can tell, I don't know how to paint African American hair yet, but I'm going to practice. I have a lot of spare heads, so I'm going to be practicing the tight curls and painting tight curly hair. I'm going to practice that. Oh, look at him. He's so adorable. Here's a portrait baby of my daughter. This is Miss Stephanie. And she's wearing her birthday dress because her birthday was just the other day. And oh my goodness, she is just so, so cute. I love her. I love her. I love her. This one here is Hope. She is the very well sold out Saskia kit by Bonnie Brown. This kit came out in 2012, and I got her from Colette Bivens at the Kansas Doll Show a couple years ago. Alex, I got him a couple years ago as well. He is the Ozzy by Priscilla Lopez, and I'll have to look up who his artist is, the paperwork. Excuse me. So those are my babies. And then we have all of the vintage babies over here. So these are vintage ones. So those are them. That's my collection as well. Okay, babies are so cute. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, she just turned 21. That's how many years I know I've been in the industry, because like I made my first Reborn like right before she was born. I was pregnant with her. And after I had my Stephanie, I studied her. That's the cool thing about real newborns, is that you study their skin tones and you just study their hairline and everything. Oh, by the way, one of the babies I'm going to be making is going to have another double colic. Oh, it's so cool when you paint the double colic. I haven't made one of them babies in a long, long, long time. It almost looks like a heart, but you'll have to see it when I'll show you once I do that. Do you know of a maker named Yvonne Angelo? No, I don't know if I've heard of her before. No, I never heard of her. You're back. Hey, Brittany, welcome back. They're so cute. Wow, I am so glad. Hey, Tammy. Yeah, so this is my little Tiffany bean. I do have this kit, and I'm going to make that one also to be like her twin brother. And he's going to have hair painting. She's got a hair painting. This baby was reborn by Angie Jones of Little Dumplings Nursery. Yeah, Little Dumplings Nursery. So that's who this baby. I got her in 2017. I was in Asheville, North Carolina. So the doll show that was in Asheville, North Carolina. That's where I picked her up at that doll show. Yep. Hello to Delilah. Love your name. I have a reborn doll that is a Delilah. That's her right there. And by the way, I did get this kit, the Delilah kit. So the kit is named Delilah, and the kit was pretty pricey because this is another well sold out kit by Nikki Johnson. I'd love to get my hands on a pickle kit. So if anybody knows of a pickle kit for sale, let me know. I would love to get my hands on a pickle kit. I just got back from church and lunch. Hey, Penny, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you had a great morning at church. She is so tiny, isn't she? She's a tiny little thing. Yes, she is. She's so tiny, tiny, tiny. I think we'll change one more baby and then we'll close it out. Let's change little Paul. So there is, that's my portrait baby Paul. He looks just like my Paul. Oh my gosh. Look at how teeny tiny she is. She is. She's so little. She is. Let's change out little Paul here. Let's go ahead and grab him. Come on, Mr. Paul. Let's see. Let's just take you out this way. He looks just like my son when he was born. Exactly. This is a pure portrait baby. He's same. Oh my gosh. I'll have to make a post of his actual newborn picture that I took, and oh my gosh, I think he needs to be rerouted. So this baby is going to be a reroot because I rerouted Faith. I'm going to reroot him. He needs to be rerouted. Definitely. So he's going to be a rerouted baby. But there he is. Oh my gosh. How old am I? I'm 53. 53. My husband preached on let's sit down at the cross and look and listen and learn was a great message. Awesome, Penny. That is a great message. Awesome. Amen. Amen to that. He's cute. Thank you. That's so sweet. Love that elephant outfit. Isn't he cute? We're going to change him into something else. So he is the well sold out. You can't even find this kit anywhere. I would freak out if I found this kit. If I found this baby, this is Simon by, let's see. I'm trying to think of her name. But he is the Simon, Brick Klinger, sorry. Yeah, Brick Klinger, Simon. And he's got tink limbs. His original limbs are these limbs right here. Pouty Paul has Simon. These are Simon limbs right here, his original limbs. I felt those limbs were a little too big for some reason, and I feel bad in saying that there's a lot of sculptors that they sculpt the limbs way too big for the head. Newborns and preemies, their heads are bigger than their body, and that's just how I feel about it. And that those limbs are way too big, so these limbs, they match him perfectly. So if I find another baby that is this size and it needs new limbs, I'll definitely see if Tink is still available. I actually have another Tink doll, so I hate breaking up dolls just so that I can get the limbs. But that's just how I am. Like, I have to get the limbs for the dolls. Most of my babies are mixes, so they're reborn mixes, which means that their head and limbs are not from the same kit. But look at this. He's still got his Kansas Doll Show sticker on him. His little sticker. Because he went the 1 year to the Kansas Doll Show. So yes, you did. I love his. This is the very first doll that I actually rooted. He's an open-eyed. You see that? And this is why I don't like rooting the eyelashes. Look how messed up they can get. They can get messed up. I can't believe I did that. I prefer to paint them. I like painted better because they stay permanently. They don't get all messed up and everything. But he was painted by Blessed Beginnings Studio, so I did not paint his face. But I did paint his limbs, though, to match him. I painted his limbs. Let's see. No, I'm going to hang on for a few minutes here. A few more minutes. Let's see. I have my baby doll right next to me right now. Awesome, Luna. Oh, that is so cool. He does look evenly per. Yes. Yes, he does. You notice his head is bigger than his arms. That's how newborns are. I am kind of disappointed in the what kit that came out. That's Sylvia Esquerra's youngest daughter. That would be. I'm trying to think of her name again. What is her name? Alina. That's her name. Alina. So someone came out with Alina. It looks just like her. The kit is beautiful. Problem is that I wonder if this is the Alina right here. No. Problem is with Elena is the limbs are so big for the head. The head is small. So it makes the baby look like she has microcephaly or something. I don't know why artists, and I feel bad. I'm not a sculptor. I know I feel bad, but that's okay. That's why there's other doll kits that you can, you know, that you can get to match the limbs. And that's the fun part to me. In my opinion, the fun part of making my own dolls is I wish I can. Oh, cool. How much is it? So these dolls, these are my personal collection, so they're not for sale. But I do have one that is available for $425. That is the simple, affordable Reborn, and it's considered a no-bake baby. Yeah, so the average is 425 to 1500, average being $775 to $800. Is it a game or real life? No, this is not a game. It's collectors. These are art pieces and they're collectibles. So this is a hobby. So hobbies just like making, the Legos, collecting trains, painting cars, the cars that look realistic, model cars, things like that. These are just realistic dolls that we paint. I paint them. I make them. This is what I do for a living. Let's see. I have seen the kit in this. I have seen that kit that some have gotten. It's cute. I would agree. Yes. What are they for? They are a hobby. So people collect dolls that like dolls. Dolls, it's nothing new. Nothing new under the sun. Women have been collecting dolls for centuries, forever. These are just a different type of doll. They are the realistic vinyl babies, also known as reborn dolls. And they're mainly a collector's item. At least for me, they are. I collect them. No, I don't play with them. No, I don't pick them up in the middle of the night. No, I personally work 3 jobs. This is a job. This is my career. I make them and sell them. So yes, I do make money from this. So this is just another job for me. But I do enjoy them. I enjoy them. I love them. And like the only time, like I said, that I interact with the dolls is when I'm doing live streams for you guys or I'm doing a YouTube video. So that's pretty much when I react with the dolls. I no longer do reborn reactions because I go to Kansas every year, and so pretty much I have my dolls with me. So that's reborn reactions right there. So the purpose of them is they're collectors. They're an art piece. They're art pieces to collect. And some of them, they can be made for kids, and those are where the simple, affordable ones come in. And you can paint them a lot less, and they'll be a lot less money. And I've made some for kids before. Yes, I've made customs for kids before for collectors to enjoy. Thank you, Penny. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, give me one, please. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme. Thank you for your interest in my dolls. I don't have a giveaway yet. When we hit 100K, we will do a giveaway. Let's put an outfit on him. So I did pick out a preemie outfit somewhere. So I set aside the clothes over here that I pulled from the closet that I think that I might have. I think it's this one right here. This one's always adorable. Yeah, it's this one. I love this outfit. I love any outfit that has buttons on them. Yep. Thank you, Penny. I couldn't have said it any better. For collectors to enjoy. Yep, that's what it is. Collectors, people love collecting them. So do I. And I've got a lot more dolls that are from other artists now than they are from me. His name is Paul. He is a portrait baby of my son. He looks just like him. My son was a preemie. He was just a hair bigger than this baby. My real son was 4 pounds, 4 ounces when he was born, so he was a preemie. So my son was just a little bit bigger than him. He was a teeny little thing, and he had the same face. He's got the same mouth, everything. He looked just like him. Just like him. So, yeah, he's a forever baby. I've had several offers for this doll, and I'm like, nope. That's my little Paul. Unless I'm in a dire emergency, financial emergency, I don't sell my dolls unless I am a dire emergency. So you never say never, because I say I'm never going to sell my collection. But if it was in a financial emergency, then yes, I would sell my collection if need be. So, but as long as that I am able to enjoy them and have them, then I'm going to. So, like, I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm enjoying changing these guys and hanging out with you guys and showing you my collection. Also, advertising that I make them as well. So, yes, I do make them. Yep, I do make them. Yep. And I do got to make some more for my collection so I can show you more of my work. Yes, I do sell them. I do sell them. I make them and sell them. It is my business. Yes, it is. Yep. Is it a sin to make them? No, not at all. No, they're to enjoy as a collectible item. That would be like being a sin collecting Legos, because you know how they make all kinds of Lego cities and all that, and trains, and like I said, collecting stamps, collecting lighthouses, all that stuff. That's not a sin. No, God gave us these to enjoy. God gives you talents to paint them. I paint them. So it's kind of like painting models, like painting model cars, painting model homes. Hopefully I'm doing this right because I'm looking through the camera. So no, it's a sin if I worship these dolls over God. I don't worship them over God. I make them. But no, I don't worship them. You got 10 reborn dolls? That is awesome. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Look at that. Oh, how adorable is that? Oh my goodness, that's so adorable. How much do you charge for one? It just depends on what sculpt it is, how much work is being put into one. So right now I have one for sale that's $425. It is a simple, affordable reborn, and it's considered a no-bake baby. Thank you, Penny. Thank you. I thought it was real, so I was so confused in you saying you make them when you sell them. Yeah, I make and sell them. I'm not making real babies and selling them. No. 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 Let's see, how much do I charge? So anywhere from $425 to $1,500. Average being $775 to $800. They are works of art. They are art pieces. They're collectible items. Do you make, like, if I give you a picture of my daughter when she was little, would you make a replica? It's called a portrait baby, and I can do that. Usually when I do portrait babies, I let the customer, pick out the doll kit that would represent their baby the best. I cannot guarantee 100% that the finished baby is going to look exactly like the baby that is your baby. But just pick out the kit that most resembles, your baby, and then we go from there. Now this right here. Now Mr. Paul did not have blonde hair like this. That's why I'm going to reroot him. He's going to be rerooted in like a darker hair, and he definitely needs a reroot. His face, he looks just like my son. So from the way the face looks, he looks just like Paul. Especially that mouth with little eyes. Can I show a different one? Yes. And we have some babies over here. We got some babies over here. This one's my favorite. This is Gracie May, and this is my Grace. Ooh, she got her pacifier with her. So her pacifier has been modified. The artist modified it. It's the one that came with her. I can't quite do it with one hand, but you get the idea. But that's her pacifier. Do people buy these when they have a miscarriage, or do you think, or is this? They're not exclusively for miscarriages or for dementia patients. Excuse me. These basically are art dolls or collectibles. They are an art piece. They're an art piece, collectibles. But recently, these have been recently advertised for dementia patients, for miscarriages. I've made a memorial baby before, a custom memorial baby. So I've made several of those for customers. And they collect them. It's just that they display them or they hold them. It's just to help the grieving process. This is not for everyone. So, even some mothers who are grieving the loss of an infant, some mothers, this would be offensive. This would definitely be offensive to them. Some mothers don't. Some mothers, it could be, they're on the fence about it. So it just depends on how a person feels about it. So it's not for everyone. So this is not no magic like it's going to replace your baby. These do not replace real infants. We realize that. Scary stuff. They look a bit too real, bro. Yeah, that's the whole purpose, is that the realism. And that's why they're so popular, because of the realism of them. Yeah, they're very popular for the realism. I love the realism. The more realistic, the better. So I have like 20, well, how many? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Actually, I have less than I thought. I have like 20 reborns. I have a couple in the cabinets. I have like 20 reborn dolls. Oh, so we were on this one. This one's Hope. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate your honest opinion there. Yeah, I mean, same thing. There may be a hobby that I don't like, but if you enjoy it, enjoy it. As long as it's not hurting anyone. That is the whole main point. Not hurting anyone. So as long as you're not hurting anyone, these are perfectly fine. So in any other hobby as well. Yep. Yes, they do. They do come with their little toys. When you get a baby from me, if you would like to pay extra for a box opening, I can provide a box opening. You'd have to pay extra. So, but actually, when like I sell a doll, they come with what they're wearing plus an extra outfit and a blanket and a hat, and that's all they come home with. But if you would like a box opening, I can do that. So the baby would come home with a couple more outfits. Baby would come home maybe with a couple of toys or anything you specify. The baby will come home with. Of course, the baby will have, of course, a little ankle bracelet with its name and date of birth. Will come home with my certificate. Will come home with certificate of authenticity. So yeah. Thank you. You like her? I know she's pretty, isn't she? 20 dolls. Yes, 20 reborn dolls. And plus a whole bunch of vintage dolls. Yep, got lots of dolls. It can be creepy. Oh, let's see. I'm saving for one as well. That's awesome, Penny. Yeah, the more you save, you know what? Just put a little money away each time you get paid, or, and you will be surprised, very surprised at how much you can save. And just put away in your Reborn doll fund. It's like, I'm going to put some aside because I want a Reborn doll. So you'd be surprised. Thank you. I appreciate that. 20 Reborn dolls. About 20. So you made them. This one I did not make. This one I did not make. This one I did not make. This one I did make. I did make this one. This one I did make. This one I did make. This one I did make. This one I half made. This was painted by another artist and I rooted the hair. And then this is a doll kit, by the way. These are doll kits here. This one I did make. This one I did make. This one I did make. That one's empty. This one I did not make. 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 This one I did make. So I have them all on the one side there. Yes, I can show you the vintage dolls. Let's go over here. I also collect hospital bassinets as well. I may have a couple for sale in the near future because I took some to the basement. I don't need all of them. So I may have a couple hospital bassinets available for purchase if anybody's interested. I have 2 metal ones like this one. It's just too many. So I just collect one of each era because this one's like the latest kind and this one's like from the 70s. So this is like a vintage hospital bassinet. I do have some that will be available. So if you're in the Ohio area and can pick them up, I can sell you a hospital bassinet. Okay, these are the vintage dolls. Okay. Now let's see. When you put your hard-earned money into one and cherish it more than appreciate it. Thank you, Penny. Thank you. Thank you for that. So here are my vintage babies. These are the 2 walkers right here. This one right here I recently got at the Ohio Doll Show. And then this one, I don't know the names of them all. I'm going to have to find out. Sorry about this right here. That's my cat scratching board. This one is, can't think of that one. Baby Tender Love. I think that's Baby Tender Love over there. That's a vintage doll. So these ones are vintage. This one, these are the crawlers. I'm trying to think of their names. They both do crawl. They're batteries. They do crawl. I should do a crawling race, but if I turn them on, they will crawl. These here I may consider selling or giving away because these are just plain Behringer dolls. I need to make room for more vintage babies. These are just here that my hubby bought. He likes buying me these mini babies, so he bought me all of these. This one's a vintage one. Well, I don't know if it's vintage, but this one's an Ashton Drake Gallery doll. This one here is one of the original Euro Behringers. I might reborn this one. I'm going to reborn this one in the future. Baby That Away. Baby That Away was a doll that I had back in the 70s. I had this actual doll. Was my favorite baby. Sorry that the babies don't have clothes, but these are I love the way this one looks bad. But these are some vintage ones from like the 60s and 70s. And then here we have these, I think they're Monster High. I keep getting them confused. Here we have these lovely ladies over here. I got these from the Ohio Doll Show, so I just picked them up. They look pretty cool. So they have their own little storyline going on here. They got their little babies. These 2 have a baby. This one does not have a baby, so she adopted E.T. This E.T. Is the original toy when E.T. from 1982. This is a 1982 toy here. And yes, I did take it out of the packaging. The packaging is original. But yeah, she's hanging out with E.T. there. I think this is kind of a cute little vibe going on. This one's older. This, I had this actual doll. I had these, both of them. I had this one. Her name was Lisa. I remember naming her Lisa. I think this was the one, or was it this one that I took apart and made it into a puppet baby? So I had that one. I had this one. These are both Horseman dolls. These are from the 1970s. And then this one is like an F&B doll. I think I didn't, and I'm assuming this is from the 60s. So I remember that's the F&B doll. Going down here, we have, I know their legs are in the way. We have more of these. One's a Gerber baby right there. And then these are other dolls that are probably F&B, and they're from like the 60s. And there we go here. These are, sorry, naked babies. I do got to get clothes for them. These are dolls from like the 60s, 70s. And then we got the little mini dolls. We've got a porcelain one back here in the little crib. And then this doll. This one right here, Mark won at a baby shower. So he won this doll. He's like, Jen, you can have that doll. So he won this doll at the doll show in Asheville, North Carolina. And then, of course, we've got these ones. These are the older ones, so they may look really creepy. This one is porcelain. This one is definitely older. And this, they're on strings, like they're full body, but their arms and legs are attached to strings. So there is a person that goes to, and these are vintage doll clothes that I have found. Let me put them aside for just a second on the chair. This one's like one of the oldest dolls. So this one's like 80, 90 years old. This one's like almost 100 years old. So this one definitely looks creepy, but I love the creepy factor about it. So it's on strings. So there is a person that restrings dolls at the Ohio Doll Show, which is really cool. So say this doll fell apart, I can take this with me and pay him to restring this doll for me. Well, if you don't like it, you really don't need to make negative comments. Just scroll on by. You don't need to. Some people had these dolls. If you're an older person, you may have actually had this doll. If you don't like it, you really don't have to comment. Yes, precious memories. You're back. Some of you may have actually had this doll. So, you know, some of you may be like, oh my gosh, I actually had that doll. So here's this one here. This one up here is a funny looking one, but it's kind of cool. I love the creepy, cool looking dolls. This one's creepy. And it still cries. Can you hear it? This one still cries. My mom had a doll like this, and it had vinyl. The vinyl is soft. I remember my mom's doll, and it was starting to fall apart, and it was like this weird vinyl, but this one cries. Isn't that cool? I know the limbs are like, they're definitely discolored, but this doll is very old. This one here is extremely old. This one is older. Sorry. I think we went offline for a second. This one was confirmed. When I bought this one, is 100 years old. This one definitely is 100 years old. She said it was 100 years old. Look at the legs. Look at the feet on them. I just love this kind of stuff. Love it. This one definitely looks like a zombie baby. It's like creepy cool. And then these are the ones that I had as a kid. So I had the same type of Cabbage Patch dolls. I have 3 of these. Mark actually surprised me and bought me, I think he bought me this one. He surprised me. So he likes buying dolls for me and surprising me. So those are them dolls. I gave you a whole tour of all my vintage babies. There we go. All right, let's put this back. So if anybody is in and around Ohio and can drive up here and pick up a hospital bassinet, I have one for sale. So I think I'm going to sell the one. My real life friends bought me happiness. I'm 49 and I remember having some of those. One of the eyes had, yes. So most of those dolls that we just looked at, they are here we'll look at them again. Remember I was talking about the Reborns? Let me see if I can find Just an example. Here we go. So there was a Reborn. Um, McPherson's came out with a like Reborn doll that closes its eyes like this. Well, this one's kind of goofy, but a lot of these dolls back in the day, you can see they open and close their eyes. I don't know why they don't come up with Reborns that do that. I think that would be cool. Most of them are drink and wet systems. I know we got to put clothes on them, but you know how they open and close their eyes. Where was this one? We got to put clothes on all these babies, but that's going to be the fun part, shopping for doll clothes for these guys. See how most of them, let's see, they open and close their eyes. So I think that's a cool part, but I don't know why they can't put them in Reborns. I think that would be cool. That'd be cool if they had something where he can fall asleep. That would be neat. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Josie. I was just in Ohio, headed to Alabama on Wednesday night after. Oh, you were in Ohio. Awesome. Well, if you ever come back, we'll have a visit. Thank you. You're so welcome. I'm 60 and had a grandmother that had a bed full of them, and I would sit there for hours playing with them. Yes, my grandma, she had a whole toy box of all the toys of my mom's toys when she was little, and there's a lot of dolls in there that are very similar to that. Very similar. Yep, yep. Having nightmares already, Martin. Yeah, they're creepy cool. I think they look cool. I know a lot of people get creeped out. And like, I think they're cool. I'm 49. I remember having those, one of those eyes wouldn't close and laid it down. Yes, I just read that comment. I'm going to guess you've never had a family. What makes you say that? I do have a family. I have 5 real children. They're grown up. I have a grandbaby too. This is just a hobby, guys. I don't understand what this has to do with not having a family or not. I don't understand. This is a collection. This is a hobby. I'm showing you my hobby. A lot of people do hobbies. People who do other hobbies have a family. Am I correct? That's just such a weird comment. I love that one in the corner. Yeah, creepy and cute at the same time. Love them. They are unique. They're antiques and they're unique. Love it. They look creepy. I don't know why. Well, they do. They do. And I love that creepiness. Wow, 100. 100 years old. And you were back. Okay, we're back to that comment. Yep. What do you do with those baby dolls? Hey, Chloe. Love the name. This is my Chloe. Um, what do I do? They're a collector's item. I collect them and I make them for a living. That's what I do for a living. I make them for a living. Yay. Yes, I do. Thank you, Monique. Thank you. I appreciate you. Alrighty, guys, it has been 1 hour and 57 minutes. We got 266 likes, and I can't see the thumbs down, but thank you for both. Either one does work. And our top fan for today is Poosif. It doesn't say the whole name. Is number 1. Thank you for being number 1. Number 2 is Jody. Number 3 is Brittany. Thank you for the 3 top fans. Nope. Cancel that. Thank you for the 3 top fans for today. I appreciate you hanging out and chatting with me today. And thank you again for the super chat. Yay! Our first super chat. Woo, 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 woo. We will change, let's see, next time when we are back in the nursery in our doll room, we will change Famous Faye. We'll probably change Faith. We'll probably change out Lauren. So those are the babies that we're going to change probably in the next live stream. So I want to thank you so much again for hanging out. Oh, I had so much fun with you guys today. This was a very, very, I know. I'm sorry, Brittany. I got to go. I got to go varnish a baby. That's going to take some time. It's time to go work on some dolls. I have to go varnish a baby. It's a custom order that a lovely lady has been waiting for. So I got to get to work on them. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you again for the super chat. Thank you for all your honest and your honest opinion, love them or hate them. Thank you for your respectful, honest opinion. Like I said, I welcome all opinions as long as that you are respectful. You're allowed to not like these dolls, and that is totally okay. Just be respectful about it. But yeah, thank you again. Don't cry. I'll be back. I will be back. Don't you cry. I'll be back. Let's see. Is this what women, by women, they are grieving from losing a child or something? I don't understand. Sorry. These are really meant to collect. These are a collectible art piece, is what they are. Um, but they can be for people who are grieving. I've made what's called memorial babies. I've made custom babies, and you can hold them, but they are considered art pieces, so they can be delicate. And if you handle them too much, the paint stays on, but they can become shiny. They would have to be revarnished, and that's okay. I do revarnish dolls, um, so they are considered art pieces, and I do make them for a living. This is what I do for a living, and so yeah, they can be, but they originally started off as art pieces. Thank you, Penny. Thank you for being here. Penny, if you're since you've been here and if you're interested in being a moderator, we'd love to have you on board if you'd like. You've been a loyal subscriber here, so let me know. Let's see. Oh, dang. Yep, I do make them. To be determined. Like your name, or unless it's just something else. Wow, it's a little scary, but arts are art, and it must take a lot of skill. Thank you. I appreciate your respectful opinion there. Thank you. And it's totally fine if you don't like them. That's totally okay. Um, let's see. I thought it was real. Yes, they are made to look real. Would you like to be a moderator? Are you 18 years or older, Penny? Oh, you're so special. God bless you. Thank you, Brittany. It doesn't matter. You're a loyal subscriber. Let me just go ahead and mod you. Oh, you're 60? Oh my gosh, you're so young for your age. You're not okay. Let me make you a mod. Let's see. There you go. Thank you again, Penny, for your service. And there she is, just a little over 18. You are now in the blue. You just got a wrench. Thank you, Penny. You've been here the whole time, and I've seen you quite often, and I trust you. And so now you are a moderator. Thank you so much for your services here. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Hey, Emily. Good to see you. How are you doing? My nan collects a lot of dolls. Nothing like it, but I can see why people get them. Yes. Yes. You're welcome. And thank you, Penny. I should be thanking you. Thank you for being here and explaining to all you have to do is just comment, explain to the others, about the reborn dolls. And that's what you've been doing. You've been doing the moderator job. Thank you for that. You deserve a wrench. Woohoo. My next live will be hopefully Monday. I'm hoping. So make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We have memberships available as well. I do live streams for members as well. We do things behind the scenes. Today's live was about just cleaning up and putting away doll clothes or baby clothes, and just kind of giving you a tour of some behind the scenes things. So we'll be painting a reborn doll. I'll be teaching how I paint a reborn doll. I do use acrylic air dry paints. So if that's something that interests you, memberships are available as well. I love your dolls. I have some reborns. That's awesome. Thank you. Congrats. Thank you. You have school. You can watch this on replay. So if you can't catch the live, you can watch it on replay. What time on Monday? Usually about 1 p.m. Noon or 1 p.m. is about my time. I'm a third shifter, so just so you know. Actually, wait, not on Monday. Wait. I had this rescheduled. No, I'll be out on Monday. That's the day that I have to run errands. Maybe Tuesday. How about Tuesday? Today is Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. Tuesday. I meant Tuesday. So probably Tuesday, 1 p.m. That is my goal. I can't 100% say I'm sure, but that's my goal. Let's see. I'm praying no one who buys them from you. Let's see. I'm praying no one who buys them from you has a horrible intentions. It's always worried about these dolls. No, I pretty much, if I get a sense, I've had a couple of times where I was about to sell a doll to somebody, and I canceled it at the last second because I didn't trust them. I try to make sure that I sell to reputable people. That's why I mainly sell at the doll show. So most everybody I sell at the doll show, I know them. So I'm pretty safe in selling my dolls. Yeah. Yep. You have 8 reborn dolls. That's awesome. I pray she sells many. She is an awesome artist. Thank you, Penny. Thank you. Yeah, I mainly sell them. That's something I did mention before, the Kansas Doll Show. So most of my dolls, like 90% of them, are sold there. That way I see the person who's buying them. They get to see me. They get to see my dolls. They get to hold my dolls. They get to ask me questions in person before they purchase the doll. So that's just the best way to sell a doll. Yep. You love reborns? Yeah. I'm glad you have a sense. It's a rare many people. Yeah, I may say to people, go ahead and shoot me an email, but at the same time, I'm kind of getting to know you, and I have a regular job, so this is not something that I must do for income. There are some artists that must do this for income, so yeah, I pretty much have a sense of who I can and cannot trust. And like I said, 90% of my dolls are sold at the Kansas Doll Show. Can we see your face? No, you'll get scared. I look pretty elderly. Not today. No. Maybe in the future when I grow out my hair. I ended up cutting my hair. My hair's real short now and I don't look too good. When I grow out my hair and I look a little better, then I'll do a live stream where I'm sitting in front of the camera. It was really nice speaking with you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Is it to be determined or TBD? Thank you. One day I will get to meet you in person. You never know. I might come to Ohio to get a hospital bed. Yes, please do. Come to Ohio. Pick up that hospital bed. Yeah, I have one for sale. Thank you. Beautiful lady inside. Thank you, Penny. You're beautiful too. Thank you. Alrighty, with that, we're going to end on a positive note like that. Thank you for being here for 2 hours, 7 minutes, 276 likes and however many thumbs down, I don't know, but thank you for each. It's both interacting with my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you again for the new subscribers. Thank you for being here. God bless you too. We will be here back hopefully Tuesday. So love you guys. Happy reborning. We will see you in the next video. Happy reborning. Love you. Bye. We love you so much. We love you so much.